So let me ask you this: do you feel like it's good or bad for the culture when we have the super bloggers, as I call them, in the culture that push and drive these narratives, which actually has nothing to do with battle rap?
Well, it's good. I mean, because it's giving the culture exposure. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we're in the world. I mean, so they're just getting exposure based on the drama. It happens in every other subset of whatever you're doing. You're watching baseball, some guy punches his wife in the eye. You're going to hear about the shortstop who punched his wife in the eye. Has nothing to do with baseball, but you're going to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's not like, well, we're going to be known for wife beaters. It's not good in that sense. So if it's a negative connotation, then perhaps, you know what I mean? In this situation, no, because it's already happening, man. It's just nobody's talking about it. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to pretend it ain't happening and then talk about what they would do if they found out. And it's like, bro, you already know. And you're not doing nothing now.
Right. And you got to, again, and shouts out to Keep It 1,000, because honestly, like I would say at least out of those 99 comments, I would say at least 75 to 80 of those comments were saying it does not matter. Like it can't matter. You know what I mean? We watch it for entertainment. It's about bars. What they do after they get off the stage is really none of our business. And if it seeps out, sometimes the super bloggers will push it. It doesn't take away from the fact that that's still a talented battle rapper. But if he is exposed, it turns out to be true, as a fan, what does that mean for you? I didn't mean to make that rhyme, all right? Would you stop rocking with Roc? Do you lose respect for Roc? Is he not your favorite battle rapper anymore? Does his worth as a battle rapper drop? Honestly, we've had plenty of athletes come out and put their position out there. And it's like, I don't think people are like, oh, I don't like him because he's a gay wide receiver or a gay liar. That's not happening. So why is it so shocking in battle rap? Is that kind of like that? It's like a hip hop stigma on it, or what's your thoughts?
Well, it's a whole machismo. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a machismo sport, and battle rap to me is kind of like the closest thing to gangster rap, and it truly was like the ultimate rebellion. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do and say whatever we want on wax, and we're gonna be the hardest thing and the scariest thing, the most threatening thing on the block, because you personified us as like a docile nation of black men. So now we're gonna show you, nah, that's not us.
Right.
And so it's become an overarching theme to the point where people look at it as a feature that makes you soft. And they don't want that part of them exposed because they don't want to look soft.
Okay.
Just like the dude said, I can't believe he in that street life if he's right.
Right.
It's a threat to your brand.
Whether he's dealing with it, just because if he were to be dealing with a transsexual, doesn't mean that he won't pull up and blow your brains out. Those two don't even correlate.
Right. So, but the guy in the position of putting that information out there about himself, or the woman doing it about herself, is not just in their personal life, right? I'm not just opening up this piece of information to my friends, right? I'm coming out to the world, and I got a brand. Like, I don't go to work. I wait for battles, events to happen, and I back.
Yeah.
I'm not fixing to run the risk, you know what I'm saying, of destroying my brand, even though, whatever.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, that's what's putting food on his table.
Yeah. Well said. All these allegations on Tay Roc, and what I'm saying is, again, shouts out to Keep It 1,000. The majority of people, I got 99 comments. The majority of people like I'm still gonna rock with Tay Roc. So what does that say about the culture of battle rap? That even when it first happened, these folks have 5 figures of thousands of hits. When these allegations first came out,
it says it's an accepting community. I mean, but it's a primarily Black community. I mean, it's got a group of people who are typically unaccepted, you know what I mean? So we're accepting. The overall theme I kept hearing, at least in the 8 or so you did, was believability.
Yeah.
And are my notifications going off like that? Is that me?
Yeah, you good though.
Okay, clip that, I'm sorry. Believability. And for me, that is the one thing that I completely disagree with in terms of, like, can't believe that street life if he's having relations with a transsexual or a transgender, right?
Right.
Have you really lived street life? Because if you've been to the true ghetto, the true hood, it's gangsters of all sorts.
Right.
It's thugs of all sorts. It don't matter what they doing in the bedroom. I can promise you that. And the people that are saying, like, one guy was like, you got uncles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know there's people out there know they got some hardcore uncles who are homosexual or transgender or transsexual, and they're just as, threatening and as vicious as somebody who's straight. So that's the one thing that I disagree with. Like, your believability definitely doesn't go away in terms of street life just because of your sex life. Okay. Don't get it twisted. That's how you get messed up by somebody like that.
Slip it. Yeah. I think that's a great point.